guys, it's Becca from All Shapes Yoga. Welcome to our week 2 of our All Shapes Yoga challenge, and this week we'll be working towards our split pose. So loads of my students have asked me before, how do we learn to get into splits? So we're going to really gently ease into it this week. I want you to, again, listen to your body, really feel how it feels, just push yourself as much as your body will allow you that day. And if you've got any questions, any queries, just give me a shout and I can help you out. Okay, let's start sort of in the middle of the mat. I'm going to start on our mountain pose, so you can have feet together or a little bit apart, whichever's comfy. Spread those toes so you can see the colour of the mat in between your toes, engaging your shins, your kneecaps, your thighs, just tucking that tailbone under. Engage that core, that pelvic floor, shoulders up, back and down, and a piece of string pulling you up really tall. Finding your stillness here in your mountain pose. Inhale all the way up, arms coming up by your ears, and using your exhale to hinge from the hips and fold all the way down, trying to touch your toes. So here, I want you to bend your knees as much as you need to. So the most important thing is that your thighs are glued to your tummy. So there's no point in having really straight legs and a really curved spine. You want to have a nice flat spine glued to the tummy, because what we're going to do is we're going to work on straightening those legs up from there rather than curving the spine. So make sure those knees are nice and bent. Your hands can be on the floor, they can be on your ankles, you can cross them. If you're finding like, I'm really far away from the floor at the moment, you can use a block or a book to just prop yourself up a little bit higher. So just see what works for you. And wherever your hands are, I just want you to have a little practice of transferring your weight all the way to your toes, seeing how it feels there, does it feel any different? And then transferring it back to your heels. And just have a little sway, forwards and backwards. Just seeing, which part of my legs need a good old stretch. So splits are very sort of hamstring heavy, so we're going to do lots of stretching out those hammies in this sequence. Spending nice time just letting them, just allowing them to strengthen and stretch. Straddle. Nice. When you're finished your swaying, just come back to relaxing down. Give your head a little shake no, a little nod yes. And then keeping those knees nice and soft. You're going to roll up each vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling all the way up. The last thing to come up is the head, taking it nice and slow so you don't get a bit dizzy. Nice. Stepping all the way back with your right foot. You're going to, with the right foot, just move it out to the edge of the mat so that your baby toe is tracing that edge of the mat. Putting in that heel slightly. So both toes are relatively facing forward. Your hips, you want to imagine your hip headlights. Don't let them spray out towards me. They want to be facing the front of the mat. So even if that means putting your hands on your hips to face them the right way. Making sure this front knee doesn't lock out. So you want to keep it nice and soft. We're going to use that same hinging motion, sort of swan diving down. Okay, inhale, arms all the way up to ears. And exhale, folding from the hips all the way down to the front leg, hands coming either side of the foot. So again, have a little look where you want your hands to be. Do they want to be on the floor? Do they want to be on the shin? Would you like to grab a block and come a little bit higher? Just see which one you need today. I'm going to stay here for a few breaths. So we're doing quite a few static moves at the beginning, just to get those muscles warmed up. Hamstrings are usually quite tight. I know mine certainly are. Especially if we're doing lots of home working, we're not moving around as much. They might be quite tight. So we're just going to allow them. Just have a little strengthen, a little stretch. Remembering to breathe. Checking those hip headlights. Sort of facing down so they're not hitching up and splaining out. Remembering to breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And using our exhale to get that back leg all the way to come and meet the front leg. And just dangle down here for a minute. Bend those knees. Sway forward, sway backwards. Have a little experiment. Where do you want to hold on to? The floor, your feet, the backs of your ankles, crossing your hands. And let's roll up again. So rolling up really nice and slowly. The last thing to come up is the head. Okay, other side. Stepping back with your left foot. Bring that left foot, so the baby toes at the edge of the mat. Nice straight legs. Check your hip headlights, hands on hips, facing the front, not locking out that front knee. Nice and soft. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold all the way down, and hands coming either side of that front foot. So again, hands can be on the floor, on the shin, on a block, wherever you need to. Just check that that front knee isn't locked out. Keep it nice and soft. Checking those hip headlights are down. Just allowing your body to sink into this stretch a little bit. Remembering to breathe. Few more breaths here. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Left foot coming to meet the front foot at the top. And just have one more little last dangle down. Wherever your hands want to be. One more little release of the neck. Little shake no. Little nod yes. Always finishing on a nice positive nod. Nice. Inhale. And let's use our exhale to roll on up. Super slowly. Last thing to come up is the head. And you've made it through day one. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Bye.